Family Promise is always looking for some volunteers, and volunteering work is a good way to give back to your community. We're here to talk about that is Helen Douglas. She's the Executive Director for Family Promise of Lima, Allen County. Welcome, Helen.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, my pleasure. All right, so Family Promise, first of all, tell everybody what Family Promise does for those that don't know.
Sure. Family Promise is a faith-based opportunity for families to come in that are unhoused, and we give them a safe place to stay while they start working on rebuilding their lives, getting jobs, getting homes, getting back in. But the best part is the training that we give them with budgeting, financing, keys to good tenancy. It's all things that they're able to take with them and then sustain the house once they're there. That's the big thing.
Yeah, so volunteer, like there's a lot of volunteer work that goes into Family Promise as well, and, and it's still a needed situation, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we couldn't do what we do without the community coming together. That's what makes us different, makes us special. But when you come in to volunteer with Family Promise, what it leaves you with, you walk away feeling more blessed than what you think you're bringing. But what it does to the families, it offers them the chance to know that this community does care. They're not forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big thing because you don't want to feel forgotten or not cared about, and you know, a lot of times it brings people into a situation that they don't want to be in. But anyway, with the volunteer work, what kind of things are needed with Family Promise when it comes to volunteering?
There's so many opportunities, and what we like to do is pair somebody up with what their gifts are. So if you like to teach classes, if you like to work with the children so that the parents can take these classes, we've got organization skills, we've got office help. I mean, there's just so many ways that we can plug volunteers in. So they walk away feeling fulfilled as well.
Yeah, you had mentioned to me before babysitting was a big thing, right?
Yes.
You know, that's a big thing. It's hard to find a good babysitter or any babysitter, or, you know, it's pricey sometimes. And
well, we're just talking if we can get somebody to come in, play some games with the kids, you know, or maybe tutoring, that might be another opportunity. Yeah. There's just so many ways that you can come and work with these families, and then it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, and sometimes if let's say somebody likes to cook, or you know, has a restaurant skill, serving hot meals is a big thing as well, right?
Yeah, so what we try to do is get groups to come in, individuals to come in, serve a meal in the evening, and sit down with the families, you know, communicate with them. We've had a lot of great connections with our families and the hosts that come in and serve. We started as a rotational program, and we relied on our churches. Well, now that we're in what we call a static site, the families stay with us, and we can open it up to more than just a church setting. Now different groups can come in. We even had Air Force Academy come in one time, and the students served.
Oh, fantastic.
So yeah, there's just so many ways that you can volunteer. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, and then when you do volunteer, I'm guessing there's a lot of times where people stay in touch with those that they're helping, and hear their stories and how their lives have changed and for the better, and how I'm sure that makes you feel tremendous that you were able to give something that you're already good at, you know, or your skill, and you're just giving back to a community, and I'm sure that you hear a lot of stories.
And it's a ripple effect.
Yes.
I mean, what you're giving to these families, to these children, is a ripple effect that they're going to take with them, you know, and hopefully they're going to start volunteering and giving back. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So if people are interested in volunteering, how do they go about doing that? Do they just Google Family Promise and then see what comes up? Or?
Yeah, familypromiseoflima.org. Or you can even call the office and talk to Lisa. She's there to answer the phone, and she'll help you get all that process set up.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean just because you're calling that you're signed up. Like this is no, I'm definitely going to be doing this because I've called, and you know, that's not the case. You know, ask questions, right?
We want you to come in and take a tour, see where you fit, see what feels right to you.
Yeah, because you know, you want to match your skills and what your interests are, and because if you really are interested and you have a skill, you're probably going to give a little bit more. You know, you give them more of your time and energy, and you'll love doing what you're doing.
You
right?
will absolutely love what you're doing.
Yeah, well, it's a great program, and you know, it's very helpful for so many out there. And like I said, volunteers are needed. So if you're interested in volunteering, just contact Family Family Promise, Lima, Allen County. And Helen, thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
All right, well, don't go away because medical news is coming up next.